welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope that you're doing so good today. This video is going to be really such a fresh air energy. This is going to be about overthinking, stress, and anxiety if you're someone who is so much into your head. As I am, you know exactly what I'm thinking about, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I wanted to do this video just because last week was like such a hard time for me of overthinking that caused stress and anxiety. And I was so much into my head with negative thoughts and stuff. And I was really like, I just cannot believe my thoughts because thoughts are not reality. So this video is really going to help you to stick to the reality, to just let go of that, to get out of your head, and just to feel a little bit more seen and included, because sometimes you can feel so alone in this, so alone in your thoughts, so alone into like this overthinking process. First, you're not alone. This is so freaking much important to understand. You're not alone. This is something common, okay? A lot of people live this. A lot of people can understand you, and this is just so much important to understand that you are not going through this alone. The second thing is that it took me so many years to really understand how the brain works, because like when you are an overthinker, stress, anxiety thing, you just do not understand your thoughts. You just do not understand your brain, how you think that sometimes this is just so against you, creating problems, searching for turning positive situations into negative ones. Like I was really thinking for a long time that my brain was literally against me, because like when it comes to actually getting stuck into your head with negative thoughts and just overthinking something, this is just so like a hard thing. You think like this is really happening to you and stuff. This is really controlling you and everything. The thing is, really sometimes just everything was going normal. Everything was going well. I was really feeling well. And then suddenly felt stress, started to overthink something. And I was like, what the fuck? Like my brain is doing like such that thing? For what? Why my brain decides to do this? Like at the time I was feeling super good, everything was doing super good and stuff. I learned with my study to become a self-development coach and stuff that I've read, that just the brain is not used to happiness and calm. So when you feel good, it's like new, so it's unknown. So the brain is actually looking for like something to make it a problem. So rather it's like a past situation and to transform it into like a negative situation, something that you're going to overthink about that can cause like stress and anxiety and stuff, because this is just not used to it. Not used to happiness, not used to that thing of like peace, inner peace, calm and stuff, right? The brain is here to survive, to help you survive. This is not used to actually just be happy and just, you know, be calm in that thing. So the first thing is that you helped me so much to understand like the process of my brain, to process that actually my brain is always looking for like some problems to create in my head. Something else is really like to take a step back, right? When I have like huge anxiety that I'm stuck into my thoughts and that, you know, my brain is trying to convince me that this is going to happen that way, horrible way, whatever. When I'm stuck into like a fake scenario, a horrible scenario that is going to happen that way, or that I should have done things differently, or things about the past, the future, whatever. When I'm stuck into that thing, I just really, and I know it's hard, take a step back. Take a fucking step back to say, okay, well, stop. What the fuck is happening? You know, just to take that step back is so good, because you're just going to actually stick to the reality and just say, okay, what the fuck is happening? Like, thoughts are not reality. Thoughts are just thoughts, and they don't reflect the reality, you know? That thing of like, we just don't have to believe everything that we think about, right? And it's so hard, you know, most specifically when you're stuck into a loop. This is so hard. But like, this is so freaking much about that, about taking that step back, right? So those are just few things, right? A few things that I've tried every single day to actually take a step back, to understand my brain. And also the third thing is to relax, to do activities that are going to help you to stick into the reality. So this can be journaling, this can be working out, this can be walking outside, this can be doing a creative activity. Because in a way or another, when you overthink about something, when you stress, when you are anxious, it's like you are obsessed about something. And if you just change the obsession, just focus on something positive for you that is going to nourish you, fulfill you in a good way. This is just going to shift everything, you know. For me, it was really like the workout thing. Just to working out in the morning, it was just such a relief in my body, just a peace that I never felt before. And just, I changed completely obsession. I became obsessed with journaling. I became obsessed with actually healthy routines, just because this is so nourishing me in another way, and just keeping like my brain buzzy, but with good things, healthy things. And sometimes we just don't think about it. We think about always like looking for to solve the problems in certain way, to know like how to stop things, but basically sometimes it's just thoughts passing through as clouds in the skies, you know. So we just have to actually change the thing, do something else to occupy the mind, and just to actually, you know, take a step back, stick to the reality, sorry, to just be a little bit more present, a little bit more like grounded, and just to understand that this is just not the reality. You know, things that we think about, that feels just like an overwhelming feeling stuff, this is not the reality, right? And we're stronger than this, and just literally not just that, you know. And I hope that you know that you're stronger than this, that everything is going to be okay, that actually you can overcome it, right? I am so proud of you, and just see you next time. Yes, see you so soon. No matter what happens, actually, you can. I'm so proud of you. Bye.